the people till they rise to prove their worth. There's blood on the banner, hold it high. Let it snap like a vow against the sky. Not shame, not warning, not a mark to hide. It's the price of the living who refuse to die. There's blood on the banner, let it wave. For the lost, for the locked, for the unmarked graves. If they ask what turned the quiet into war, tell them blood wrote the answer on the cloth we tore. They called it desecration when we dragged their crest through mud, as if the dirt was holy, but the people were just blood. They sealed the granary, smiled then, and counted us like stock, then sent their polished butchers out to make the warning stalk. But every mother in the alleys kept a flint behind her teeth. Every son they bent to break and learned to plant his feet. And when the mountain goat came down to trample what was left, we met them with a hunger and 1,000 unpaid debts. Now the bell is ringing backward, now the fire is learning names. You can only salt the earth so long before it answers back with flame. There's blood on the banner, hold it high. Let it snap like a vow against the sky. Not shame, not a warning, not a mark to hide. It's the price of the living who refuse to die. There's blood on the banner, let it wave. For the lost, for the locked, for the unmarked graves. If they ask what turned the quiet into war, tell them blood wrote the answer on the cloth we tore. I saw a child reach up and touch the stain like it was proof the mighty can be made to bleed. I saw an old man crying without sound, his hands around the pole like prayer turned into need. So don't tell me this is vengeance, this is memory with a blade. This is every buried voice coming back to be obeyed. Raise it, hold the line, red in the smoke. No more spine, bend to the right. Raise it, let them see. If the crowd wants peace, it can choke on what it made of me. There's blood on the banner, burning bright like a wound that learned to stand and fight. Not shame,